Hello YouTubers out there, this is the Boob Wasteland Show with your host, Jerry Saravia. So today we're going to talk about some rather unusual news, and as you know, this show focuses on TV shows, TV series, sitcoms, anything I happen to catch on TV. If I decide I want to review it, I talk about it here, in addition to any TV entertainment news. So this one is, well, it caught me off guard to say the least. Now, I've talked about the show The View, which most of you know is a daytime talk show that runs from Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. And it's generally live except for Fridays. So I've talked about The View on many occasions in the past, and but this news is odd. I mean, first of all, we had Barbara Walters leave a few weeks ago. That was known for about a year, almost a year and a half in advance, that she was going to be exiting The View. She's still on as executive producer, I believe, but nonetheless, she left The View. So Jenny McCarthy came on for season 17, I believe this is, of The View. She started this season, basically. So, I mean, she hasn't even been there that long, you know, when you really think about it. So she was replacing Elizabeth Hasselbeck, who also exited. I have a lot of exits on this show lately, it seems. And so Elizabeth Hasselbeck left, Jane McCarthy took over. Okay. Who was going to replace Barbara Walters? So what they've been doing since Barbara left is having these rotating guests on. For example, some male guests and a couple of female guests from the news and Fox News and so on and so forth. I mean, a couple of different people here and there, including Juliana Rancic's husband as of late. As you can tell, I watch The View just about every single day. Anyway, so the idea was that somebody would replace Barbara Walters. So no replacements have been discussed. Rumors, of course, abound like there's no tomorrow. For one, that was suggested, but I don't think it's going to happen, was Monica Lewinsky, of all people. That was the most bizarre choice I could think of. I mean, nothing against Monica Lewinsky, but we don't know if she can handle a talk show. But nonetheless, this was one of the rumors. The other one that I thought was going to happen, but now maybe not so much, is Brooke Shields. Well, today, Sherri Shepherd is actually leaving The View. I'm not going to say you heard it here first, but this was reported by Variety about 2 hours ago. Right now it's 11:43 p.m., June 26. Okay, so that caught me off guard. Apparently she made a statement, which was that it's been 7 wonderful years on The View, and after careful consideration, it is time for me to move on, she says. She's grateful to Barbara Walters and Bill Getty for giving me the opportunity. Look forward to the business opportunities that lay ahead for me, and I'm incredibly grateful to my View family and my fans for supporting me on this decision. Now, according to ABC, in a statement, The View will be moving in an exciting new direction next season, and ABC has made decisions to evolve the show creatively. Now, the rumor has it that Sherri Shepherd was looking to exit this series since last November, which I hadn't heard that, but that was a well-placed production source told Radar Online this, that she was worried she would be out of a job after Barbara Walters leaves. Now, Whoopi Goldberg is expected to be back as basically the moderator. But then Jenny McCarthy, who I do follow on Twitter, even though I'm not on Twitter that much, says, if Sherri goes, I go too. Hashtag sisters. Okay, well, you know, Jenny McCarthy I really like. In fact, I admire her much more now than I did before. Not to say that I just never really thought of her that much in all the years that I've heard about her. Didn't think much of her. I don't know, just not someone I really gravitated towards. But after seeing her on The View, I can say that she is an exciting personality. She's fun, you know, she's just fun and full of life, and to see her go Doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, please don't leave Jenny McCarthy. I mean, come on. I mean, okay, so you got no Barbara, so Sherri's leaving. If Jenny goes, frankly, I don't even see the point watching this show anymore because, I mean, it's hardly what it once was. And to make it even less of what it once was would be a mistake, unless you put in people that are really going to make this show strong. Because, I mean, there's been a lot of rotation and people exiting in the last few years, not the least of which, started this whole thing, Star Jones, and of course long before that was Lisa Lang and so on. But then Jenny also tweeted, "My view will be changing too, as will with many hardworking folks. Thanks to everyone at the show for your dedication in an amazing year. I don't understand why she would leave the show just because she's going. I don't, wow. I mean, okay, the only reason I'm concerned is I watch the show. It's not a guilty pleasure for me. It is a decent show. And when I bring up hot topics and all the things they talk about, definitely a lot more crosstalk than there used to be, but I still enjoy the view. But, I mean, if Jenny's leaving, I just can't. And Sherri leaving, this show really just can't. I mean, how can it go on? How can it go on? But they'll keep it going because it does fairly well. Good ratings. But you lose Jenny and Sherri, you're missing out on something that you've tried to rebuild, especially with Barbara gone. Wow. Okay. Sometimes I don't understand network decisions or why people leave. If she was worried about her job, well, Barbara left and Sherri, I guess, still could be on the show if she chose, so why is she leaving? I don't know. Alright. I guess I'll report more on this the more we learn about it. And this is the Boob Wasteland Show with your host, Jerry Saravia, signing off.